You've been resisting the present moment. How many times do we have to go over this? You cannot access the power of now unless you stop resisting the present moment. How can you become enlightened? We're supposed to be getting enlightened. You haven't been letting go? Come on. What is going on here? Seriously. I thought that we were all one consciousness. I had a dream last night, and it reminded me the importance of not rushing the process. Because we all have a desired life that we want to live, and we want to usually get there as fast as we can. And this creates a lot of suffering because we don't have what we want, and we want what we don't have. And so we resist the present moment. But even if we had everything that we wanted right now, we wouldn't even appreciate it without having to go through the trials and tribulations of receiving that. We have no idea what pitfalls and dangers await us on the life's journey. And so by rushing towards some kind of dream or goal, it becomes a lot easier to fall into one of these traps. We are generally unaware of everything, which is why we surrender to the universe, to God, to a higher power. Because in our monkey form, we can only do so much, but the infinite intelligence of the universe can do anything. God can calculate the infinite array of potential futures and lead us toward the one that is in our best interest. But so long as we are so caught up in believing that we know what's best, then we'll probably just get stuck in resisting the present moment and forcing things to be a way in which they were never meant to be. And then once we finally arrive at our destination, we will still be unhappy because the whole journey we programmed ourselves to look to the future for our happiness. When in reality, the person who lives the life that you want to live is content and happy and peaceful in the present moment. So if you want to live the life that you desire, you want to be like the person that would be living that life. And that person would not be angry and irritated. They wouldn't be mad that they're not getting what they want. And just because you are content doesn't mean that you're not striving for your goals. It just means that you do it from a place of desire rather than suffering. That is a much more joyous way to live. You enjoy the whole journey and you enjoy the destination. Whereas most people, they don't enjoy the journey at all, and then when they finally get to the destination, it doesn't make them happy either. And so rather than trying to manifest our desired reality, rather than trying to go through all these different techniques, the best way forward is to find happiness now, to find peace now, to master the present moment. And through the present moment, we can surrender to the Absolute, to God, to consciousness, and allow that divine intelligence to guide us where we actually want to go, not where we think we want to go. God has already planted the seeds of desire within you. So if you truly want something, it is already yours. But leave the path that leads to that destination to divine intelligence. This way you can avoid the dangers and the pitfalls. You can avoid wasting time trying to get things that will really leave you feeling empty, that will bring you no lasting satisfaction. Seek the kingdom of heaven first, and everything else will be added on to you. Because when you gain that which is within, you gain all that is. But if you have the world and are separated from that connection with God, then you have nothing. And so we can learn to live life properly by putting things in the proper order, in that we live from a place of not wanting, of satisfaction and contentment. And then we can go out into the world and play and have our desires be made manifest, but we will not be attached to them, and we will not be under the illusion that they will bring us happiness, but simply that we can enjoy in the temporary pleasures and accept them for what they are. Whereas most people are just like ravaging animals, trying to just eat more and more garbage to see if maybe something will fill that hole inside of them. It never does. I mean, you could try. but that hole is a black hole, and the only thing great enough to fill it is God. This is how we truly live, by letting go of our attachments to our desires and surrendering to the present moment, and allowing life to unfold as it does. And at the same time, we can still live in the world and strive for our goals and our dreams, and we will do so from a much deeper and more authentic place. Not from the ego just trying to grab and want things, but from the true desire of the soul. This way we can create the greatest possible life for ourselves and actualize our highest potential.